Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Sai. Finally friends, I'm back with the Paragon's mobile gameplay test in the Realme GT Master Edition. And this is a question which I'm getting from plenty of my subscribers asking me to make a video on this particular topic. Let's see what is the default graphics we are getting and whether you can actually use the 4D vibrations or not. That is another question which a lot of you are actually having this kind of similar doubt that whether the Realme GT Master Edition will support 4D vibrations or not. But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what is the default settings and what are the options we do have in the gain space. So I'll try to do the couple of minutes of gameplay only, not I won't take much of your time, so just only a little bit kind of gameplay. So first let's explore the settings what we do have in the options, or you go in the graphics settings. Yes, so smooth and extreme you can actually play at 60 fps without any kind of problem, and there is no 90 fps at this moment available. That's also another thing you should definitely understand. And balanced and ultra, HD and ultra, HDR and ultra, and ultra HD is not supported at this moment out of the box. You cannot play with the ultra HD. So I'll let you do the config file and GFX file test as well in this phone. So make sure to stay tuned for those updates in case if you want to know how is the phone going to handle using the config files and all those details. So first let's do the basic test of the team deathmatch, and then I'll try to do that drop test as well. So we should be able to see the real-time FPS how much we are getting at this moment, and we'll be getting about close to 60 FPS. That's not a big deal. So for this phone, so it can easily handle the 60 FPS without any kind of issues. I'll try to even test the gyroscope sensor as well. With a lot of users, they did ask me to test the gyroscope sensor. So let me need to turn on the sensor. So let's see what happens by turning on the always on gyroscope sensor, and you will be able to see the CPU and the GPU utilization, how it utilizing the percentage. 60 FPS I'm getting, and let me need to do the gyroscope sensor test. So this is a gyroscope test which I'm trying to do at this moment, and just to show you what is happening with the basic settings. So right now as you can see, friends, gyroscope sensor is working fine. So there is no problem with the gyroscope sensor. As you can see, instant reaction is there. There's not much issues. So it's exactly working as it is, smooth, as you can clearly see, very smooth. There's not much lag, I would say, at this point in terms of the gyroscope sensor. As you can clearly see here. So it's really smooth experience when playing at 60 fps. So you should not have any kind of issues in terms of supporting the 60 fps. So it plays really smooth with gyroscopes on as well. So 60 fps not a problem in this phone. So Snapdragon 778G processor is pretty much capable enough to play at 60 fps as well. So you should not be worried. And in case if you have any other doubts, let me know in the comment section below. And so let's see the real-time FPS, how much we are getting. So real-time FPS we are getting around close to 59 FPS and 60 FPS, and you can see the CPU and the GPU utilization as well, and we don't get any kind of 4D vibrations. So there's no 4D vibration option enabled in the Realme GT Master Edition. The option got completely disabled from the gain space, so we cannot use the 4D vibrations, unfortunately. That's the biggest another drawback. Not all the people will be using, but at least and that kind of option will be a really great option, but that's not the case. So overall the gyroscope sensor is working perfectly fine without any kind of issues. And next thing is regarding the only single speaker is there, but that may not be concern for few of the users. But even with the single speaker, it's pretty loud. You won't be able to get that kind of immersive kind of experience, but still it was pretty loud for the single speaker as well. So I'll try to do the angle drop test, and then I'll try to end up this video. So later on I'll try to even install the 90 fps config file, then I'll be able to address you what is happening. So you can see the gyroscope sensor, it's no problem at all. It's working fantastic. So there's no issues with the gyroscope sensor overall. As you can see, it's very damn smooth. No problem. So I'll try to definitely do the battery draining test on this Realme GT Master Edition very soon. So maybe tomorrow. So stay tuned for those updates. In case if you want to know more details, I can definitely do that video. Battery draining test from 100% to 0%. There is a one video which is quite pending for me, which I'll definitely plan as soon as possible. So right now you should be able to see the real-time FPS. The only one thing is that there is no floating FPS meter available in the Realme phones, unlike the other POCO phones and MI phones. So I need to show you exactly what is happening with the FPS count in this way. And gyroscope sensor is working absolutely fine without any kind of issues. You can see the FPS is drop up to 58 FPS, not bad. So well friends, the phone will be able to definitely play the 60 FPS, but the only thing is that regarding the temperatures, how the phone can handle. So Snapdragon 778G basically doesn't heat much, so you should not be worried that much about the heating problem at this moment, because I do have the previously I think Moto X8 Pro, which also has the Snapdragon processor, Snapdragon 778G processor, and I did not see any kind of heating issues in the Snapdragon 778G processor overall in my experience. So that's it friends, thank you for watching this video. This is a quick default settings and what is a support of 4D vibrations or not. This what how is the gyroscope sensor as well. This what I thought of mentioning to you all overall, and I'll try to do the perfect gameplay test as soon as possible. So stay tuned for those more videos as well upcoming, so which are going to be really very interesting and challenging as well. So thank you for watching this video friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.